All right, so I wanted to show you guys a little bit more of the built-in software for our is it the out input, which is the writing recognition. We're going to go to the Nvidia Dabbler, which is a really cool piece of hardware that they've optimized for the device. This is crazy awesome. So here's a little bit of a tutorial. You can sketch with shapes as it shows up there. You can also sketch watercolor and sketch oil. So we'll show you a little bit about that and kind of how to use it. So this is our tutorial for the Dabbler. So I'm going to select not oil, watercolor. So it's going to throw a template in there. I've got my controller still set up. The radial here in the middle is right there we go. Right there. Up above over here is how you can make the brush size big and the amount of paint in there. You got the undo, regular, the question marks, and you can also change your layout. So I'm going to go ahead and put my picture higher. Forgive me. Put me up there. So you can watch me. So a couple brushes here. We've got an eraser, pencil, ink. I like to use, okay, it shows me import from background image, switch between different papers, filter background image. Okay, that's cool. You can add effects. I like this one. So I'll go with blue. Color mix. You can mix covers. You can lock your brush. You can wet or select the colors. It's actually really cool. So we'll kind of fiddle with it. So let's start off with this plain blue with a big brush. We'll go big size and we will put a lot of water. So it's got this built-in kind of graphics or not graphics engine as well as like a physics engine in there so that the ink actually settles. As you can see it settle. It's like wet. It's got that reflection and then it settles kind of like watercolor does. So I'm going to set it flat. I'm going to color and then I'm going to bring it horizontal and you're going to see the ink drip. It kind of drops down. So that's kind of a cool little gimmick or a little feature here that you can kind of watercolor with. I'm not a huge artist, but I just like to doodle here and there. Let's use the wetness. So we're gonna put it low wetness. And there's gonna be like nothing. High ink, but low wetness. Low wet, like ink on the brush, and low wetness means there's nothing, so it's not gonna be much. So it's not much of a help. Let's change colors. Higher wetness gets you a more like a thicker brush stroke. Okay, so we're gonna show the color mixer. You do it clockwise. Add darker color in there. Get you a different hue, and it's kind of fun. You can paint like that. Smaller brush, you can do a little bit finer detail. You can get even smaller, a little bit less wetness, or a little bit less ink on the brush. So it's kind of silly. I kind of like that. So let's show you the next type of layout that we can do. Where are you at? New canvas. Yes. Oops. There we go, right there. I'll show you the ink. Palette, blah, 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 shows me that. This one has like this scraper. So I'm going to show you like a lot of ink with red. You can kind of see that thickness. See how it's like thick? Now this isn't going to fall, but you can kind of see the ink settle. I'm going to get this little scraper tool and you can scrape off the depth of the, let me hold it over here. This is kind of what the professional artists do. They'll scrape it off. Gives you a little bit different texture. We'll do a little bit smaller brush. Add a little bit thicker. Maybe we'll add a little bit of red to this blue. Get a little bit of purple. And you can do that. I mean, that's that. I mean, that's kind of how you do it. There's a lot of people that make cool stuff. I'll show you kind of what, there are templates that you can use, I think. Oh, never mind. That's my son. No, where is it? You can pull from there. Where is it? If I can't find it, I won't. Oh, here we go. So here's some canvases that, or like, not canvases, but like art that they've made. You got to download it. I'm not going to download it, but that's that.